I said I'm still the same bitch when the mic off. Quit comparing me to them, nothing like y'all. Oh, you think I'm turning up? This is light, y'all. You can't even dim my lights with the lights off. Won't let no little bitch influence me.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nunu back with another video. So today's story time, I'm about to just get straight into the video so I don't do too much talking for y'all. Because y'all know I will run my mouth. I'm actually doing 2 orders. So if you see me making your order, hey, what's up? I hope you enjoyed your stuff. And I'm about to be telling y'all a story time. You already know how we do it over here. And if you don't know how we do it, go back and go watch my other videos. Go watch it right now. If you don't know how we do it over here, you about to know how we do it today. So let's just get straight into this story time, y'all, because this a little crazy. This a little crazy story time. This story time is from 3-4 years ago, y'all. I was 19 years old. I stayed in back in my old apartment. I was in my first apartment, actually. And yeah, we're about to just take it back. Let's just take it back. So, starting off, and you already know, before we get into the story, go like, subscribe, comment, share, tell everybody. Tell your mama, your granny, go tell your motherfucking daddy if you know him. Go tell that nigga to go watch the video. Tell everybody to go watch my video. Alright, y'all, I'm not about to talk your head off. We're about to get straight into the video. So, like I said, I was staying in my first apartment while I was 19 years old. Now, okay, when I first started talking to this boy, I was 18. I was 18. And I didn't have a phone, y'all. My friend's house had just got raided by the police, and the police had took my phone. I already told a story time about that. If you ain't go watch it now. But I ain't had no cell phone at the time, y'all. This after the police took my cell phone. And I was trapping on my nephew fucking phone, or I was trapping on the school computer. Because this back when, like, COVID was kind of still around. Like, the kids were still doing, like, Zoom school, I believe, because my nephews and them like had a school computer or whatever, and I would be on a damn computer, you know, on Instagram or whatever. I'll be texting. So y'all, one day somebody end up getting my Instagram. Hold on. So y'all, around this time, I'm on my nephew's phones and everything. Like, I'm just any device in the house. I don't give a fuck if it's my baby fucking niece's tablet. I'm on that motherfucker on Instagram, texting people and shit. So one night, it's like 12 o'clock at night or whatever. This boy starts following me on Instagram. And we're going to call the boy Delusional D. So Delusional D starts following me on Instagram. And I follow him back. He ain't had no pictures of his face on his Instagram. That should have been my first red fucking flag. But I'm like, you know, he probably cute. Maybe he cute. You know, sometimes a nigga be cute. He just ain't got no pictures on his Instagram. He want to be mysterious and shit. So, he texts me. And he like, hey, I think you cute. So, I'm like, thank you. What's your name? He tell me his name. I'm like, oh, cool. We talking to each other. He asked me for my phone number. And he like, you know, do you want to get on the phone? So, I tell him like, you know, I really can't get on the phone with you for real, because I don't got my own phone right now. I'm on my nephew's phone. But, you know, whenever I find time, like maybe when they fall asleep, you know, we can sit up on their phone or whatever and we can cake up. Boom. He texted me the whole time until my nephew fell asleep, until like one of my nephews fell asleep. So I grabbed my nephew's phone when he fall asleep, and me and the boy, we get on FaceTime. I see the boy. He light skinned. He got braces. He got some pretty light brown eyes. And he got like this big ass tattoo on his chest. So I'm like, you my type. So we sitting there. We on the phone, y'all. We stay on the phone from literally like probably like 1 o'clock in the morning to like motherfucking 4 a.m. We on the phone for the longest, y'all. Just sitting there chopping it up, talking about life. And I started feeling the boy for like I'm liking him or whatever. But we ain't really talk about like seeing each other. So next thing you know, I'm talking to my boy best friend about the boy. And we gonna call my boy best friend William. So I'm talking to William about the boy. And he like, what this boy look like? I had a boy send me a picture. William sees the boy. He like, no. Immediately, no. Absolutely not.
Yeah, immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no.
You cannot talk to him. And I'm like, why? Why I can't talk to him? He like, because he's abusive. I'm like, how do you know he abusive? He like, I used to go to school with him. They went to Ford. Now, I'm saying too much information, but they went to Ford. And he like, a video went viral of this boy beating this girl he was dating. Like, he beat her up real bad. He was dragging her all across the hallway. He beat her up. And then afterwards, like the same day at school, everybody found out he was the one that beat the girl up. He ended up getting beat up by a whole bunch of boys. So I'm like, what the fuck type shit is this? What was that?
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
And the boy, like, this like 3-4 years ago, but yeah, like, you don't need to talk to him. He crazy as fuck. I remember that shit. I'm like, wow. So at this point, I'm feeling real uncomfy with talking to the boy. Cause I've experienced, domestic violence situations with like family members and shit, like watching them go through this shit. And I'm like, I don't want to be involved in it. You can keep that. So I'm like feeling real uncomfortable. So eventually, like, I just asked the boy, like, hey, is this information about you true? Like, did you beat a girl up in high school? And he like, it wasn't like that. Like, it wasn't like that, but who told you that? Like, what the fuck? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, it don't matter who told me. Like, that's really not the point. I'm just really trying to see, like, are you like that for real? Like, what's going on? And I was dumb for even asking that, because why the fuck would you ask a nigga, is he like that? If somebody tell you a nigga beat a bitch ass, why would you ask the nigga if he like that? Just dumb. So the boy like, oh, if you want to judge me off my past, like, you was never meant to rock with me because we all got demons. Well, not them type of demons, but he like, we all got demons, you was never meant to rock with me. Boom, we stopped talking, y'all. We stopped talking. Mind y'all, I think this like a week before my 19th birthday or something. So I end up talking. The boy ended up wishing me happy birthday, y'all. He wishes me happy birthday. And we start talking again. Boom, he asked me, like, how was your birthday and everything, da 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 da. Like, we talking. Still ain't seen each other in person now. So we was planning on like going to the movies or something together. And we get into an argument because he like, oh, he got mad because I was planning on getting a room for my birthday or something, y'all. And I was telling him like he couldn't come, and he got mad or something, y'all. We like stopped talking. Like, when he got mad at me, he was calling me all type of bitches and shit, and hoes and bum ass bitches, talking about, bitch, you on your nephew's phone and shit, like straight trying to hold me. So I'm like, oh, you is crazy. You crazy. Let's fast forward. I get my own apartment. And I start back talking to the boy. I'm texting him or whatever, like, hey, like, I got my own apartment now. We should link up. Mind y'all, we ain't seen each other in person yet. Like, we just only talked on the phone on FaceTime. Like, I just told y'all these few little occurrences where we talked on the phone. He like, all right, bet, where you stay at? I tell him where I stay at. I'm like, yeah, I stay on 7 Mile in this. He like, shit, you like 5 minutes away from me. For real, I'm about to walk to your house. I'm like, okay, cool. So in the midst of this, y'all, we was talking about fucking. Like, we was kind of talking about fucking too. So the boy like, all right, boom. He come to my house. When he come, y'all, I'm like, yeah, we can have sex, but like, we gotta have a condom. I don't have sex with people raw. Y'all, the boy like, I don't wear condoms because I don't have sex with people for real. I haven't had sex with a girl in 3 years. I don't touch people. Like, he telling me all this crazy stuff. I'm like, I don't give a shit. You gotta wrap it up. I'm like, I probably got one somewhere. I found a condom. Boom. We had sex. Everything was cool, fine, dandy. The boy started calling me his girlfriend. I never really felt no type of way about that. A situation happens where I go out with my friend and we like twerking on my story or something. Me and her twerking, like she recorded me twerking on my story. It's the summertime by now, y'all. Like I moved in my apartment in May. So y'all know this is freshly summertime. I'm 19 years old. I'm on top of a car twerking or something and it's on my story. The boy swipe up and he like, bitch, I'm done with your rat ass. You a hoe ass bitch. You a rat. And he goes off on me and blocks me. Y'all, oh my gosh. I was like distraught. I was distraught. So I'm trying to get the boy like, I'm trying to get my friend to tell the boy, like, no, she was drunk. She was just playing. Boom. Y'all, the boy ended up texting me, like, later that night. And he wasn't mad at me no more. And he come over. We have sex. But this time when we have sex, I think we had raw sex. Yes, we had raw sex. And the boy is asking me, like, you know, would you let me nut in you? And I'm like, no, I don't want no kids. Like, Bookie, I'm fresh in my crib. I don't want no kids. I got the hoes. Like, no, this is not what we're doing here. So he get mad when I say that. He like, why wouldn't you want to? I'm like, no, like, I don't want no kids right now. He get mad. He called me all these bitches and shit. Called me weird and shit. Boom. I kick him out my apartment because I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You're so weird. Like, you're so freaking weird. Next thing you know, y'all, I get back with my ex-boyfriend. Like, I get back with this little boy I was fucking with. And I'm sitting there and we laying down. This like late at night, y'all. It had to be like 1 o'clock in the morning. I just know we was knocked out, y'all. We was knocked out. And I hear somebody like twisting my doorknob. And I get scared immediately. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I stayed in the hood. I'm on 7 miles. I'm like, somebody trying to break in my crib, bro. Like, oh my gosh. So I wake him up or whatever. And we go to the living room. And I just hear somebody like, Nunu. I'm like, who the hell is this? He talking about, come on, man, don't play with me. It's delusional, D. I'm like, fuck you mean, don't play with you. Why the fuck are you at my house right now? He like, let me in. I'm like, no, I'm not letting you in. My nigga looking at me like I'm fucking stupid. He like,
who the fuck is this? This some nigga you been fucking?
I'm like, no. I don't know. No, this is not what it seems like. He like, yeah, this the nigga you for sure had to be fucking or something. I'm telling the boy, like, get away from my house. I'm gonna call the police on you. Y'all, why the fuck does the little boy tell me that he's about to kill himself? I'm like, look, if you want to kill yourself, go to the motherfucking other side of the balcony and do that shit, baby. You're not about to do that shit in front of here.
Get the fuck from in front of my fucking house.
This boy starts texting me all these crazy paragraphs, y'all. Talking about how he don't got nobody in his life. How he want to commit suicide. And I was just so weirded out because the last time I seen him, y'all, I told y'all I kicked him out of my house because he was being weird, talking about, like, having kids and shit. Like, he got irritated. It was weird. It was just weird. The boy was weird. I'm like, why the fuck would you come over here if you're feeling so down and depressed? Like, what even possessed you? What possessed you, bucko, to come over here? Y'all, it went on for the man to call me fucking 5, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It wasn't even 5 months. This nigga called me for like a whole year straight. A whole year straight until I told him, like, I'm going to find your address and I'm going to get a restraining order against you. Please do not come around me. Do not call my phone because the boys just kept popping up at my house. Like, stop. You don't know who the fuck I got over here. And boy, I don't want you. I don't fucking want you. Leave me the fuck alone, you fucking creep. But yeah, y'all, after about I said hear him doing that shit. He stopped. I've yet to hear from him. I'm so glad. Actually, I changed my number. That's probably why I ain't heard from the boy. I changed my number. And my Instagram got deleted. I got a whole new Instagram. So that's probably why I haven't heard from the boy. He probably ain't been able to find me. Thank God. Yeah. That's pretty much that story. Moral of the story, y'all. Do not be letting niggas know where you stay at. If you a woman and you live, I don't give a fuck if you live alone or not. Bitch, don't be letting these niggas know where the fuck you stay at. Don't bring no nigga to your crib. Because these niggas are crazy as fuck. Especially when you live alone. When they see that you live alone, it's like that just give men the green light to think that they're about to abuse you or something. Like, you have to be careful for, or not even just abuse you, stalk you, just do anything. You have to be careful fucking around with these men, because men be crazy as shit. And not just men, women be crazy too. So just watch yourself. But if y'all enjoyed this story time, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm going to see y'all on the next video.
I said I'm still the same bitch when the mic off. Quit comparing me to them, nothing like y'all. Oh, you think I'm turning up? This is light, y'all. You can't even dim my lights with the lights off. Won't let no little bitch influence me. Y'all